EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Carolina Panthers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he keeps going at the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 23 carries, 81 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in the running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
39-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Washington. 13 more yards. That's another.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 6-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
The score, Panthers 7.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell them, listen, you want to get involved? Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First and 10.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. From the 35, here's second and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Colston Loveland, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. You look at this Carolina defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. Or top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland. Second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the 47-yard line.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They run the draw here with Robinson. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a second and 14. Looking to throw is Williams. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sand. Throwing is Williams. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
24-yard gain on the play.
On play action, here's Williams. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. They go play action here on first down. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
They'll go with a keeper. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on fourth. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's Williams. Here's a screen for Robinson. Stays on his feet. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Working out of the gun, Williams. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Taken in at the 22. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. To throw, it's Williams. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at about the 14. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and 10. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 47.
First and 10 at the 47.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a second and 3. He'll look to throw. This is caught by McMillan. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's another Panthers first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Here's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Bears 32.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw now on second and 10. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up third and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. They'll try again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at 7. To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep. And a give to Robinson. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, it's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Able to slither by. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Brings up second and 7 at the 30-yard line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's to the 15. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze, 71 yards. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Bears 14.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here this first half. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. The game thing's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Able to spin free. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chicago offense set to get started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this pass caught by Gray. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23.
Williams looking to do it himself.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he slides to a halt inside the 10. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw. Williams. Now, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Caleb Williams
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Panthers offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
They'll throw now on the final play. Fights through it.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 47 yards for the touchdown. The Cowboys just keep on rolling. They are now 8-0 as they get the win. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is the Broncos quarterback. This will wind up a touchdown. The Broncos come away with a 4-point victory. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Jags find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw is Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Williams. That is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 20. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The 31-yard line.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Now back to throw. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Now Washington. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
on 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
48-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And here's a handoff out of the gun. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the stop here will come at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working it.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers take a 3-touchdown lead.
Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Shifts by him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Throwing is Williams.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Well, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he dropped it on the 10, but a little unlucky there. Into the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
Here's Williams.
Quick hitch, complete. It's Robinson.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Williams.
Into the hands of London.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
15 yards.
1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, trying to get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Williams looking to do it himself.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Williams from the gun on 3rd down.
took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Looking left side, and it's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
At the 22-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are able to widen their advantage. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started.
And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
To throw, it's Williams. To the sideline and incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Bears first down.
Play action. Now Williams. That's brought in downfield by London.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
4 yards. That's another Bears first down.
Hand off now. It's Gray with it. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
That's another Bears first down.
They run again here with Gray. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10.
The 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. To the air, Williams. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Gray is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Looking to throw. Williams. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him starting to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they got the big lead here in the 4th. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road.
At the 14-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a home. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert.
And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6.
They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Able to shake him off. Williams looking to do it himself. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Williams. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's London. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
On the run, this is Grove. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. There's a short one caught by Loveland. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line.
2nd and 2.
South from 7 yards out. And the Bears get a bit closer. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Down, they'll run it on the draw play. They showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard. The corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Bears offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, they didn't fall behind any further thanks to that missed field goal, but still staring at this 4th quarter deficit. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Robinson. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
17 more yards. That's another Bears first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
It's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
That's a gain of 3.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on fourth.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Brings up third down.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Here's third and a few inches. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
49-yard line.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for the Panthers, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.